Welcome to this week's market forecast. I'm going to start by looking at copper this week. It's the copper June futures. I'm looking at the daily chart. The reason for my looking at copper is used largely in manufacture. It is mostly consumed by China and would be indicative of the state of the world economies. Not that we need too much convincing that they're not great at the moment, but copper is again an indicator. So you can see copper had a huge drop back in late March, early April. Slightly recovered since then, got past the first Fibonacci level, but didn't even make the 50% of the drop from the top. We've got this trend line here, which looks as though it's being broken out. So we've got all of these higher peaks and these higher lows. Looks like it's breaking down. Let's scale down to a smaller time frame, see what's going on there. Down to a 60-minute chart, there's that trend line, there's the break, we've got a retest of the line. A word of caution here that it won't be a confirmed downtrend until this low has been taken out. So once this low is taken out and we've got a retracement in the opposite direction, that's when I would be looking to go short in copper. Next, I want to look at the FTSE 100. On the daily chart, you can see the FTSE made the 50% retracement from the highs. We've got a head and shoulders setup going on here with the neckline down here. Market is currently close to the neckline. We had a false breakout, it's back into the neckline again, but no close below the line. So we want to look at the smaller time frames again to see what's going on. We can see this was the false breakout. I just draw that line in there. Approximately that would be the false breakout there. We're back within again. It has made a lower low ever so no, sorry, it hasn't. No, so we have no lower low here. So this would be the low that we're looking at taking out. You can see all of these lows are higher. These highs are higher. We've got a lower high there, but we need a lower low to confirm the change of trend. It looks as though it is going to its weak, but I would wait for further confirmation. A very low risk entry point would be to take this area here as resistance. You can see we've got a top, two tops here. We've got one there and we've got one there. So if we take that to be our stable resistance point, pull down our Fibonacci lines from there, from the high to the low. Just to expand that out a little bit so you can see it. So we'd be waiting for a Fibonacci retracement, probably around this area here. Looks like we've got very strong resistance here. I'd expect it to retest these areas here. 618 looks a little bit too close. I'd be going more for this area here to go short. Between 5,900 and 5,930, I'd say, somewhere around here to go short. That's the FTSE 100 looking very bearish. British pound futures, again we've got a very similar pattern going on here where we've got these higher highs, we've got a double top here, and this time the trend line has been broken. The pound is clearly in a downtrend. So we'd be looking to go short. And moving to the smaller time frames, we can see that the pound is in a parallel channel. So there's our double top from the daily chart. We have made new lows, as you can see. Touched this point 3 times, 1, 2, 3 times, before finally breaking down. Retested here and is moving lower. We've got a very narrow bear channel here, but could widen out to down to here. So again, I'd be waiting for it to touch the top. So I'd be waiting for a retracement in the opposite direction to go short in the pound. And that's it for this week. See you next week.